In volunteering, there's an aspect of empathy, of if not me, then who? Sleep at Emily Peace was founded in 2012 by a gentleman named Luke Mickelson as a project he did to help a family in his church. He did it with his local scouts, and they built this bed, and they really enjoyed it. So they built another one as a community project and just offered it up online. And from there, it just blew up. They drew the attention of Mike Rowe, formerly of Dirty Jobs. Mike Rowe at the time had a show called Returning the Favor. He did an episode of Returning the Favor featuring Sleep in Heavenly Peace. It never occurred to me that there were kids out there that didn't have a proper bed to sleep on. A few weeks later, I came across a news article, that there was a gentleman starting a chapter of Sleep in Heavenly Peace in our area. I didn't know him. All I knew is there's this article saying he's starting this chapter, and thought, like, they need a space to build. So I called the number in the article and I offered him our space.
Brian's one of those individuals that I want in my life. He makes me a better person. He challenges me to work harder, be more creative. If you have a need, he's there. He's showing up, not just talking about it. He's physically there, giving his old man back into it to serve, whether it be a close friend or a complete stranger.
A lot of times people are the presidents on nonprofit boards and things like that, and they come to a meeting every couple of months. They're not also the same people that are calling the homes, coordinating the deliveries, making sure that all the, I's are dotted and the T's are crossed, and making sure that everything actually happens. I think people think Brian actually is the employee of Sleep in Emily Peace, but this is a volunteer effort for him, and he's turned it into a full-time job.
If I see a problem, I want to try to help fix it. And this is something that I can do in a tangible way, things that I've been blessed to be in a position to have. I've got a warehouse that we don't use on a weekend, and so we can build beds. And I've got a truck that I drive because I work for a construction company. So it's like, and I can deliver beds.
His leadership for his family, his leadership for SHP, the joy and blessing he is to others in creating this opportunity he provides for others. His children champion this work.
There's really two parts to what Sleep in Heavenly Peace does from a physical standpoint. The build days, we take raw lumber and we cut, sand, and assemble that raw lumber into the components to make a bed. On a delivery day, we take those beds and those components, we bring them into the homes of the kids, and we actually assemble them.
You're breathing, you have a pulse, you can make a bed for a kid. You can make a difference in somebody's life.
One bed is 8 bolts. When we leave, the bed's ready for a kid to go to sleep in, and we like to say a lot of times they do. We've had multiple experiences where we've built this bed, and we'll get a phone call or a text later from a grandma or a mom or a dad, and it says they went to bed right afterwards and fell asleep. So
something I think most people would recognize about him is just the humility, and that none of this is at all for the credit. It's all about making the world a better place. It's all about making the community a better place. An award for Brian really kind of represented what this is all about, because he represents it in such a way that you would want it to be. There's no me in it. It's a we effort to make a difference on families and kids in our community.
I give back because I can, because there's a need that needs to be filled, and I have the ability to fill it. I don't think there needs to be another reason beyond that. Is there's a need, and I'm able to help, so I do.